Hello, 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 and welcome everyone. Welcome to another show, another episode. Come on in. It is Wednesday, and we are live on LinkedIn and on Facebook, as well as my YouTube channel. So if you're not over there on my YouTube channel, I invite you to go over there, subscribe. It is Shevvy Mac, Lead Like a CEO. That is my channel. But come on in, come on in, come on in. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're having an amazing day. And as you all come in, drop in the comments that you know what you do, and also where you are located. I would love to know, because I'm all about connecting. And I also want to make sure that you can actually hear me as I am speaking. Like I always say, I want to make sure that I'm not just talking to myself or that I am muted. So I want to make sure that the audio is on point. So as y'all come in, like I said, drop hello. Let me know that you can hear me. Let me know where you're joining from. And if you're new here, thank you so much for being here. I am Shevvy Mac, and I am the founder and CEO of Mac Leadership Academy. And every Wednesday, I'm here live on the Lead Like the CEO show. And this show is for mission-driven businesses and organizational leaders who are really looking to elevate their leadership, increase their team performance, and also create a healthy and thriving culture within their business and within their organization. So you are in the right place if you're like, hey, I am really focused on impacting lives in my business, making a big impact, then definitely this is the show for you. Let me make sure I close that out. Yeah, so come on in. So today I want to talk about CEO decision making, okay? Because I'm looking up, y'all. Give me 1 second. Trying to make sure I don't have anything else open where a whole bunch of different sounds pop up. But today I want to talk about, making decisions as a CEO. And when I say CEO, you don't have to be a business owner. You don't have to be the CEO to consider yourself and make decision as a CEO. Because for me, being a CEO is being that person who is in charge, who is able to execute, who's able to make tough decisions, who is able to respond during time of stress. So if you are responsible for a specific area, you're the CEO of that specific area. Just like when I was in the military, guess what? My department, my section, guess what? I was a CEO for that specific area, because I had to do budget, I had to hire, I had to release individual from their roles and responsibility, approve the plan, all the things, and then I funnel that up to higher leadership. But when it comes to your area of responsibility, your AOR, you are the CEO of that area. Okay. So come on in. So I am Shevvy Mac. Let me give a little bit about my background. If you're new here, I'm a retired Air Force veteran after 22 plus years of serving in the United States Air Force. Amazing years, ups and downs, love it. But also definitely being that resilient leader, woman, as I navigated working and spending the last 22 plus years in the United States Air Force. It definitely helps to tap into that resilient mindset, which I'm really big on as well too. But while I was on active duty, I got the opportunity to do a lot of different things. And that's what I bring into my business, from the leadership, the mentorship, the training, the development of your people, the operation structures, the program management, all of these experience that I'm bringing to my clients, that I've, provided to my clients and my future clients, is what I learned over the last 22 years being in the military and supporting and leading in combat environments, along with, here in the US as well too, and overseas. So welcome to my space. So today I want to talk about, when it comes to making decisions as the CEO. And like I said, you don't have to be the CEO to make decisions, but I want to share an acronym with you today. And I do understand that when it comes to leading, it is challenging, because you're dealing with different personalities. You're dealing with high stress environment, demand of your customers, demand from your team, demand from your family, because you are in that position, whether you're a business owner, whether you are in an organization. And I want you to think about, when it comes to, being the CEO and making decisions, this is not only about the job or your business. This is about your life as well too. Okay. So this is about, your business, your life, your relationship. You are the decision maker when it comes to the things that you want, the things that you desire, the things that you need. You are the decision maker. So when it comes to making a decision as a CEO, first thing you have to consider, and I know it can be challenging to make some decisions as a CEO, but the acronym that I want to provide to you is ACT. The first one is to act. By acting, not just thinking, but truly acting and deciding to move forward on X, whatever that X is for you. And for example, it could be, I'll give a quick example. Like I had a sales call with this individual, and the individual is already busy doing a lot of different things in their company, and they're looking for someone to come in and provide specific support, which I will take on the additional load, because this is what I do. I come into your business and help you to get your time back by taking on a specific area that you don't have the time and capacity to step into. And by this person reaching out, they took action. That act, that first word, they did that, which now they decided, okay, this is what I need, and let me go ahead and make that call with Shevvy to see how she can support me. So as a CEO, we got to stop thinking, well, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. We need to take action. So that comes with that initiative of, let me go ahead and act on this decision that I've been thinking about for who knows how long. And sometimes we can sit on decisions that are, months, and sometimes maybe years, that we know that we need to make, but we're not making. And like I said, this is not only for your business, this is not only for your organization, this is not, and this can also be for your relationship. It can also be for family. Maybe there's someone that like you need to part ways with, but you're just thinking like, man, I know I shouldn't be doing this, or I shouldn't be doing. That's why you need to act. As a CEO, these are decisions that we need to make. And it's not going to be easy all the time. Sometimes we do have some very easy, simple decisions, which is great. But as a true CEO, we are not afraid to make those tough decisions. And the next word that comes that aligns with this is courage. As a CEO, you have to have the courage to do what is best for your well-being, for your business, for yourself, for your family. But that comes with courage. Okay. And I do understand, and I've experienced and I've seen other leaders in positions who lack the courage to decide, lack the courage to make the decision, lack the courage to tell the person, hey, I have to let you go. So they pass it on to someone else. But being a CEO is having the courage to go up and say, hey, X, things are not working out. Your performance is not where it needs to be. Or the courage to say, hey, I've been doing this by myself for a long time, and I need support. That is part of being the CEO. That is the CEO, knowing, acting, and also having that courage to move forward and make that decision. And the last thing is trust. You have to trust yourself. Part of being I keep saying part, but being the CEO is really about trusting yourself to make decisions, even when they're tough, even though when you don't want to. Trusting the team to be like, hey, I'm trusting you to make this decision. Because again, as a CEO, you don't have to be the only person making the decision. And this is why when it comes to me as an individual, as a business owner, if I'm that person, I'm a fast action taker. If there's an opportunity that I want to be a part of, invest in, I am going to do it. Have all of those opportunities turned out great? Heck no. Okay. Sometimes I'm looking back like that was a crazy decision, but at the end of the day, I made the decision. I had the courage to make that specific decision. I acted, I did it. I learned from it. I trusted myself to go ahead and make that specific decision. So as you are navigating and you're running your business or you're leading your team, and you feel like, man, there's a lot that I have on my plate, but I don't have the capacity, but I'm afraid to make a decision to bring someone on, or I'm afraid to delegate X part of your work to this person because you don't feel like they're competent enough, or you don't feel like you can trust them. You want to look in, internally, because that could be something that you're projecting onto your team, because you don't know what you don't know. Not unless you observe, like, hey, this person is really like underperforming, then that's a different story. But if you know you have quality individuals on your team and they have been delivering, excuse me, but you're just afraid to release that responsibility because, again, sometimes you may feel like, I'm the CEO, I have to be in all the things. No, you do not. Because like last week, what I shared, when you are doing all the things as a CEO and you feel like you have to be the decision maker all the time, now you're impacting your mental well-being. Okay. And someone shared with me a couple of weeks ago that they were working with someone, and the individual, every decision that needed to be made within the company, the person had to be the final decision. Even though that person was dealing with some medical issues, like this person still wanted to be in the final decision for everything, which again stifle and hinder their people from really feeling like they are empowered, and they can actually do and deliver on their in their roles. So it not only affects you as the leader or as a CEO, it affects your entire team. So when it comes to decision making and making decisions as a CEO, you have to act, you have to have the courage, and you have to trust yourself with the decision that you made. And like I said, not all decision will be the right decision, but in that moment, it was the right decision for you. Okay. So if you're at a place in your business, in your life, where you're like, hey, I am at capacity, Shevvy, and I need someone to come in to help me to take over, because I'm that person that's going to come in and take on maybe a specific thing that you're looking for. Maybe you want to develop your team, maybe you want consulting support. Then I invite you to reach out to me, because when I work with you and the clients that I've worked with, it's not just listening, it's not just agreeing, it's really listening, but also creating that strategic plan and also taking actions. Because I'm that person, I'm all about supporting you to get to that next level. So whatever that next level is for you, like that person that I spoke with a couple of days ago, this person's looking for a specific type of support, which I can deliver. But I'm like, hey, I want to work with people who are all about not just talking, but taking action. And they said, hey, I'm ready. Okay. Then those are my type of people. Like if you're ready to take action, ready to get results, then definitely reach out to me. But as you continue to make decisions in your business, in your role as a leader, then really look at, are you really taking action? You're really taking action and deciding, not just thinking and telling, sharing, hey, this is what I want to do, but you're actually taking action on that specific decision that you have to make, and you have the courage to follow through. It's not starting and then retracting back. It's following through all the way, and then trusting yourself to see the outcome of your decision. And you may get an outcome right away, or you may get an outcome that is, something in your favor, but something that really impacts you. But again, you made that decision. And now you get to make another decision to see how you can fix X, Y, and Z. Okay. So that is what I have for today. I want to say thank you all for joining me on the Lead Like the CEO show, where we focus on supporting mission-driven business owners and organizational leaders to elevate their leadership, but also elevate their team performance and their work culture. Thank you, Rhonda, for being here. Thank you so much for being here. And yes, you are a CEO, my friend. So thank you for being here. So like I said, if you're going to be in that role as a CEO, I need you to act. I need you to be courageous, and I need you to trust yourself in making those decisions, good or bad. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. Like I said, you can reach out to me by sending me a DM, or you can just, leave a message here and say, hey, Chevy, I would love to learn more about your services. I'll be happy to share with you. And subscribe to my YouTube channel at Chevvy Mac, lead like the CEO. And I will be here next Wednesday as well too. And as always, I'm Chevvy Mac, founder and CEO of Mac Leadership Academy, helping you to optimize your leadership team and your work culture. All righty, y'all. Well, have an amazing day, and I will see you all soon.